Look, Chris, just because it looks like
she's getting ready to jump this guy.
No, it probably doesn't mean anything. You know, this photo is got to be posed.
And she couldn't have refused to pose with her hands down her boss's pants.
Well, it's just in the guy's pocket.
You know what? Chris, call Layla. Ask her about it. I'm sure she has a...
I already called her. I left like 20 messages. I was going crazy waiting for her to call me back. So I came here. I just need to punch something. That's what I need to do.
I feel for him.
Me too.
But, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe this is not what it seems. Maybe this is all just one big publicity stunt.
well, not according to the rest of the caption. I'm not really all that rusty. To think your fiance could be hiding something from you.
Thank you, Aubrey, for storing your password.
So what's the news?
Cole got the books that you sent him, and he wanted me to thank you.
Good. How's he doing?
Well, he survived his first Christmas in prison, but that's about the best I can say. What's your news?
Natalie and I are getting married.
It's not news.
You know why I'm here. We're happy, Marty. Please don't tell him that this isn't his baby.
How'd you find out?
Is there something that you want to tell me? I mean, your tone changed when you mentioned a third person trying to break up a couple.
Yes, well, that is what Echo is trying to do to Charlie and me. Ever since that damn DNA test proved that she and Charlie are Rex's parents, that woman has insinuated herself into my life, into my home. I am sick of it. I know I sound like a broken record.
I didn't realize you were having this much trouble.
You must have been the only person in town who didn't. Poor Nora. Before Christmas, she and I were commiserating about our respective situations.
And what situation does Nora have?
Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I can't betray confidence.
Oh, I understand. But I kind of know what's going on because Bo confided in me.
Poor Nora. I mean, to be kidnapped by that awful man?
That's terrible.
And he was torturing her psychologically.
A bullet was just too good for him.
I don't get what he was doing. Sending text messages supposedly from Nora to Bo, urging Bo to sleep with his secretary. I mean, who does that?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No. Did you know that man was Inez's ex-husband?
I did, yes.
Yeah, well, Nora thinks Inez put him up to it. Well, you know Inez. Do you think she's capable of that?
Vicky, I really don't know.
I find it so hard to imagine anyone going to that extent to get between Bo and Nora.
I swear to you, Red, this wasn't payback. This had nothing to do with Sam Rappaport. I never set out to hurt you.
Then why did you keep her working for you when I told you over and over again all she wanted to do was get you into bed? Why did you make me feel like some sort of crazy, jealous fool when all along I was right?
No, but I never wanted to make you feel that way.
Why did you tell her those things, all those intimate details about our life? Why would you share that with that woman? And all she wanted to do was use them against me. My God, she used those texts to lure you?
I still can't believe that Inez has anything to do with any of this.
Oh, my God, you're still defending her?
No.
Do you think it was just coincidence that I ended up being kidnapped and tied and gagged and molested by her ex-husband when Inez had just gotten you all alone in her apartment? Do you think that was coincidence?
Oh, none of this makes any sense to me.
No, because Inez, she couldn't hurt anybody, right? Who really is the injured party here, Bo?
You are. because I betrayed you. And I betrayed our marriage. And I wish I could just turn everything back and erase it all, but I can't. All I can do is tell you that nothing like this will ever happen again. And it won't. Because I love you, Red, and I will do any and everything I can to make this up to you. Because I do love you. Can you forgive me?
Can I ever forgive you? Bo, I don't know whether I can believe you. You say this happened once, that it's not an affair, that it'll never happen again, but you're telling me all of this. Why? Because you got caught. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem I have here. It is the biggest problem. This is my problem with this. You weren't going to tell me. You weren't going to tell me. And the only reason why you did was because Matthew, our son, forced you to.
I should have come clean right away, and I didn't. And that was a mistake, but it was because I didn't want to hurt you, since I knew that there was never going to be a repeat.
Really?
Yes. We can get past this, Red. And we're stronger than this.
Since when? You mean since you forgave me?
And I did. I swear. We got past Sam Rappaport. And we made it all the way back to each other.
How long did it take you to forgive me, Bo? A decade. It took you 10 years to forgive me. How long is it supposed to take for me to forgive you? I don't know.
I just hope that despite Nora's concern, Inez cannot get between them.
I certainly hope not.
Do you really? I mean, did you mean that?
Yeah, why?
I think for a while it looked as if you were never gonna stop holding a grudge against your brother and Nora, and I think that would have been a terrible, terrible shame.
Why waste time with resentment?
I'm wasting so much time and energy on that stupid Echo.
You want me to get rid of her for you?
What? What does that mean?
It's just a figure of speech.
Oh, I'm not crazy about the implication.
You always did take the high road, Vicky.
Yeah, well, not so much anymore. I actually have somebody looking into my Echo problem as we speak.
Oh? Who?
Never mind. I've said enough.
This has really got you rattled, hasn't it?
It does. It really does. I understand why Charlie wants to help Echo because she's the mother of his child. But that means that woman is in my life forever.
I'm sorry, Vicky.
What are you sorry for? It's not your fault that Charlie, instead of you, turned out to be Rex's father.
Hey, it's me. Ooh, you were right. That would have been really hard to explain, but don't worry, I took care of it. Yep, I destroyed all the copies. Well, there was one copy that I couldn't get a hold of, but the chances are like 1 in a million that it'll fall into the wrong hands.
What's going on with you and Stefan? I saw the picture, Layla. That was not nothing. I don't care what goes on behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on between the sheets.
I guess you never really know someone, not even your own fiance.
Don't you think you're being just a little bit cynical?
No, I don't. I think I'm being honest. I mean, take a look at him.
Well, maybe that's true for Christian and his fiancée, but it's not true for me and Aubrey.
It's amazing how well the two of you got to know each other in such a short amount of time. Unbelievable when you think about it.
Well, it's all about the connection, right? Some people, you just meet them and you feel like you've known them your whole life.
And sometimes we're really good at keeping secrets.
What are you saying?
I'm talking about Layla. You know, I mean, if she's carrying on with her boss, she's doing a good job at keeping secrets. Well, until now. What do you say we start with the free weights?
I guess I just figured that you and Natalie would get married. I mean, you're a pretty traditional type guy.
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, the baby on the way. I know how much the idea of a family's come to mean to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
Okay.
What were you talking to John about?
Don't worry, Natalie. Didn't break my promise. I didn't tell John that the baby's Brody's and not his.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just congratulating Natalie on her engagement. Said, wow, beautiful ring.
Yeah, anyway, I should probably get home. I gotta tell Mom the plans.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Bye, Natalie.
Wow. You know, I know there's been tension between you and Natalie, but it's amazing that you can be so gracious.
Well, just trying to focus on what's important. When's the big day?
Actually, it's tonight.
Yeah, I thought you were doing a couple of months.
You're talking about the baby. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about John and Natalie's wedding. They're having a civil ceremony.
Tonight.
They just decided on it.
Then there's not much time.